Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out in the waiting room before we got started. I appreciate y'all. We are outside right now. There's Miss Delilah. And we got little Wilson. Little Wilson can hardly see him in the grass. So tiny. How you doing, buddy? Trying to get him to go number one before we get started here. How's everybody doing? Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. If your username is something strange, let me know what your real name is. Hey Deanne, good morning. And Penny, Gina's on already. Hello everybody. Happy Wednesday. Gina says, yes, I agree. What do you think, little bud? The sun is shining. Now yesterday, Scott had to work a lot. He had to work like all morning and all day and all night. He had to go to a meeting last night. So I didn't attempt to walk these two together. But today, when he gets home from work with this gorgeous sunshine, I think we're gonna give that a try. What are you doing? You cannot chew on me. Come on, let's go get you a chew toy. There's Remy. Hey, Remy girl. Kitty cat. She's not a fan of the new puppy. She's a little bit confused by him. She's like, what is that and why is it here? Having one dog was plenty. Oh gosh. She'll get used to him. He's gonna be here for a few weeks at least, I'd say, while he grows. So we're just out here in the backyard right now. Here's his chew toy, squeaky toy. You want to play a little bit before we go sit and have a chat? Come on. Ready? Go get it. Oh, Lila's gonna get it. Good girl, Lila. Debbie says, I bet you are anxious to get that pool open. I am. Now, I know the water is freezing cold, so I'm not in too much of a hurry. Once we open it, we've got to start maintaining it. But as soon as the weather is nice enough for the water to start warming up, we will definitely be getting it open. We usually open it at the very end of April. It's typically when we open it, or the beginning of May. What do you think about that big dog running around? Hey, there's Betty. She says, hi, found you on YouTube. Yes, you did. I am so proud. Everybody's been, woo, Lila's excited. Been transitioning over to YouTube with us for the live videos. So I appreciate that a lot. Glad you guys are here. Wouldn't be too much fun to come in and just talk to myself. Would it, Wilson? No, it's not. It's not that much fun. He's doing really good. I don't know if you guys saw his medicated bath. He's chewing on the pollen. No wonder you're snotty. No wonder. Don't chew on that pollen, little man. We had to give him his medicated bath yesterday. Look how shiny he is. His fur is growing in so fast. His little tail will be probably the last place he gets it all back. He's got a little bald tail right now. Poor little guy. But he did really good for his medicated bath yesterday. He just hung out and let me love on him and give him his spa day. And we got to do it all again on Friday. Huh, buddy? He did really good last night, too. Slept through the night pretty good. We got up at 2 a.m. for a potty break, and we got up at 5 a.m. for a potty break. And we just stayed up then because it was morning. Huh, Lila? Yeah. She's been very patient with him. Remy, you look so pretty out here by that plant. She's like, don't bring that puppy over here. What do you think, Wilson? Come on. Ready? Go get it, guys. Go get it. Go. Go run. He's like, whoa. She's fast and big, huh? Hey, Margaret. Yes, Wilson is really a sweetheart. He's a happy puppy. And he's eager to please. So When I tell him to go potty, he likes to go potty because that makes me happy. I give him a good boy and he likes that. He likes to be told he's a good boy, but who doesn't like that? All right, let's go sit down on the porch. I've got some tea ready. That way I can read y'all's comments. It's so hard to see out here in the sunshine. Come on, bud. Good boy. He is so smart. Yes, you are. He likes to be on my lap if we're sitting down. That's kind of his thing that he really enjoys, is just a little lap sit, don't ya? Come here. You're gonna get spoiled. But that's not gonna be my problem. That's gonna be your forever family's problem, huh? I'm trying to teach him, you know, like when I get up on the couch now and I'm sitting on the couch and I put his little bed on the floor, so he'll stay in his little bed now, as opposed to always being on my lap like a little lap dog. Because he's going to be a big boy. I don't think you're going to be a little lap guy. Ooh, look at my hair. All right. Gina asked, is the dog a lab? We did find out Wilson is half lab. When I went to go get his medicated shampoo and medicine, they let me know that mom is a lab. So he is half lab. We don't know what the other half is. That's a mystery father. So I don't know. No idea on that, but he's a good little boy for sure. And he does love the water, so that tracks with the lab. All right, let's see. Let me scroll through here and look at y'all's comments. It is interesting to wake up this many times during the night. I forgot what it's like to have a puppy. Gotta wake up, come outside with him. Once he gets older, I'll be able to just open the door and he can go through the doggy door. And I don't know if he'll be here that long though, because he's so cute. But right now I gotta, you know, carry him out, put him in the grass, tell him go potty, bring him back inside, get him settled in, and then we go back to sleep. Oh no, hi Star. Oh, I'm sorry about your eyes. Don't worry about it. We will take care of moderating. She says her eyes are dilated right now. Debbie asked, does he have puppy breath? Yes. And I get a little hit of it every time I pick him up. He got perfect puppy breath. Yes, you do. You're so special. He's so sweet. I can't believe I got so lucky. Never know what you're gonna get when you foster. It is beautiful out here today, Beverly says. Looks beautiful. Beverly, I'm gonna add you as a moderator too, okay? If you want to do it, you can, but you do not have to. You can hide people, hide comments, etc. If you see any weird spam or anything come up. All right, let's see here. Diane says Wilson does look like a lab. Yes, he does. Talitha asked, are you looking forward to your family's beach trip? Yes, ma'am. Every June, we go to the beach together as a family. It's my mom and dad, me, my brother and his wife, and their kids. And my aunt sometimes comes. She usually comes too. I'm not sure if she's coming this year or not, but it's a lot of fun. My brother's kids are getting so old. He's my half brother. He's from my dad's first marriage, and they live in West Virginia. And now one of his sons, I think Martin, is 16. He's 15, I believe, gonna be 16. And then the daughter's in college, Serenity, she's off to college. So I'm guessing she's gonna come, but I don't even know. Everybody's growing up so fast. So it's not like it used to be with the little kids, and we had a lot of fun growing up. We would go every year when I was a kid too, so it's a lot of fun. It's just looking a little different now with all the kids growing up. Kat says, I love puppy breath. I know, who doesn't love some good puppy breath? He got some good puppy breath, and he smells a lot better after that medicated bath. I got to give that to him because I got all of his everything washed. After I gave him the bath, I took everything into the laundry room and washed it. Blankets, towels, basically anything he had touched went into the washing machine, because I was like, all right, he's clean, we're gonna get all the bedding clean, and we're gonna do it all again on Friday. So that's gonna be our routine. I think we're gonna try to do Tuesdays and Fridays. We'll just keep it up until all his skin grows back and he's doing a lot better. Debbie said, I think he has grown some already. Oh, here comes the train. Yes, I had told Scott that, and he was like, no way. I said, look at him, he already looks bigger. And his hair is definitely already better, but he already looks bigger. I think you look big, like a big boy. You're getting to be a big boy. I think he's gonna double in size in no time. Look at that puppy. You got a little heft to you now. Yeah. He has been eating. He loves to eat. It's his favorite thing in the world. He gets so happy when it's time to eat. So I actually had to go out and get him, I don't know if you guys have seen these, they're called slow feeder bowls. And so they're like bowls where they have kind of a little maze, a raised maze pattern in them. And I had to put his food in one of those. I had to go buy one of those because he was eating so fast. I was worried he was gonna make himself sick, because he was just like, just like chomping and swallowing, like no chewing, no nothing, just taking in the food like he had never seen food before. So I had to get him a slow feeder bowl, and that slows him down, and that helps him a lot. It'll help him with his tummy too, I'm sure. So that's what we did. We got us some slow feeder bowls. Becky asked, was he an only puppy or was there a litter? There was a litter. I know there were 3 boys, and they all look exactly like this one, with different degrees of hair loss from the mange. And there were some girls, but I never got to see them, and I heard they were yellow. So there were some black and some yellow. Yeah, and they all had mange at varying degrees. Oh, all right, so we always keep a chew toy nearby, because right now he decided my finger would be nice to chew on. So we gotta redirect and give him something different. Yeah, he did get a package in the mail that I will be opening up for him a little bit later today. So that'll be a separate video. He got a little gift in the mail from someone who works with Scott at North Charleston Police Department. Sent over a present for him, so I'm excited to see what that is. So I'll show you guys too what they sent. I love that we're all over here now, guys. Like, you guys are saying hello to each other. There's someone watching from Indiana. Oh, thank you, says Lindsay. You're such a good foster mom and mom to your pets. Thank you so much. I love to foster, if it's puppies, kittens. We used to foster dogs. That was what we started with, grown dogs. And there's a big need for that here, but once we adopted Remy, we decided against that because it's hard to tell if a dog is gonna be cat friendly or if they're gonna like cats. So it's just a little bit too much of a risk when you're fostering big dogs and you have a cat of your own. So we switched over to kittens. And now this is only our second puppy. We had Ellie, who my friend Nikki adopted. And now we have little Wilson, huh, buddy? Yeah, this is our second puppy. Puppies are a lot of work because they get up all night long. But they're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. Diane asked, is Wilson all black or does he have any white fur? I don't see any white fur on him. I don't know what color all his belly fur is gonna grow into be, because his belly doesn't really have any fur on it right now. I think he's gonna be all black. I don't see any white coming in. I think this is an all black, half lab. At least half. We don't know how much. Kat asked, how is Willow? She's doing great. We hope to see her this weekend, probably on Sunday. I'll be happy to see her. I'm excited for that. I think we're gonna be keeping her for a little while coming up in a couple of weeks. but we haven't gotten the final word on that yet. Penny asked, how is Officer D doing? Officer Donnelly, my kidney recipient, he's doing great. He will be returning to work before we know it as a light duty officer, which means he'll be like at the desk working as a police officer still, but not like on patrol. And then he'll go back to patrol after the 3-month mark after surgery. So February, so that'd be May 5th. He can go back to full police work, regular patrol, what he loves to do. So that's very exciting. He's doing really good. Best case scenario, guys. It all worked out perfectly. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back at the gym for my second class. One of my favorite coaches will be there tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Marcel says, maybe Dad was a yellow lab and he'll be a big boy, pretty boy. He might be. I don't know. It's hard to say. I would love to see, I would love to do a DNA. I should probably just get one for him. Do you want to do a DNA test and see? Or do you just like to be part lab? I'm like asking him. How is the pollen? It is out of control. My car is completely yellow. We washed it, by we, I mean Scott washed it on Saturday, and it's covered. It's got a layer of pollen. It's yellow. It's really bad here. The pollen is wild. Yeah, Wilson is gonna be a beautiful dog for some family, Connie says. I would love to see him go to maybe a family with kids, or we live on the coast, so maybe a family with a boat and they can take him out, or by the beach and he can have some beach trips. And he seems to really like water, and he I bet he would be really good with kids because he's really kind of playful but very sweet and gentle. So I think he'd be good with pretty much any family. Ruby asked about my dad. She says, how is Tim Bodine? He's doing really great. I got to see him yesterday. Yesterday, Mom and I spent time together, and we went to Home Depot and picked out some paint colors. We did a little video together, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. We showed you a little bit of the paint colors and what she's thinking about doing at her house. And so I got to see Dad yesterday, and you can hardly even see his bruise. His bruise is so light here. He looks great. So he's recovering really well. It's good. Debbie says her dog is half lab and husky. Ooh, weighs 93 pounds. That's a great mix though, personality-wise. Do I run every day? No, I work out every other day. So I do Orange Theory every other day, which is running, rowing, and weightlifting. And I used to do it every day, but I decided that I wanted to get a little rest in there because I was getting a little bit worn out and a couple injuries here and there. My knees were starting to hurt and stuff, and I thought I need to take a little break and have a recovery day in between classes because it's pretty intense. He has pretty big paws. I'll show you guys his paws. They're not massive, but he has got to grow into them. So here's the little paws. What do you think, buddy? I don't know how big he's gonna be. I mean, I would say he's gonna be 50 pounds plus, would be a guess. But I don't know. Becky says, he's adorable. I'd love to have him. I'm getting too old to take care of a dog and couldn't afford vet bills. It is very expensive to own pets, very. So I understand that. It's a big commitment to time and money. Takes a lot. It takes a lot. Let's see. Kat's making the tortellini casserole today. Well, that's awesome. It is good. It's very good. Hey, there's Lori. Hey, Lori. She says, hey, Lindsay, finally figured out how to get on here. Hi. Welcome to YouTube. You're gonna love it. Yeah, labs are really great family dogs. They are. They're very, very sweet. This is the perfect place to have a lab because they typically like the water, love the beach, love, you know, boats and all the fun that this area can provide. All right, let's see. Okay, Penny is answering the question about notifications. She says, after you click subscribe, go to settings and turn it on where it says notify for subscribed channels. You can do that. You can go to my channel. There should be a little bell too where you can click subscribe. Debbie says, check how much loose hide he has to grow into. I don't think he has it. He doesn't have a ton of loose hide. That's it. That's all he's got. You ain't got much, huh? You don't have much loose hide. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's so hard when you don't know what the parents are. But that's part of rescue. We had no idea who Delilah's mom or dad was. We didn't know what she was. We just knew we loved her. So she was 6 months old when we adopted her, and she's gotten pretty, she's 50 plus pounds. So she grew quite a bit from when we adopted her when she was just 6 months old. Now she's 10 and a half. It's hard to believe. Yeah, Black Labs are definitely great family dogs. Absolutely. I drink both. I was asked if I drink black tea or just herbal tea. I like both. This is a wild berry. Wilson was part of a litter. Debbie said he may not be much bigger than Delilah. Yeah, I have no idea. It's really hard to say. I'd love to see, like when he gets older. I'd love to see him. Hopefully his forever family will keep in touch. That's a good part about fostering for a rescue as opposed to like the shelter, because I can just be a part of the adoption process. So hopefully I can kind of keep in touch with the people who adopt him, and maybe they can send a little progress along the way. He's tired of me talking. Look, look at how he did. He said, okay, nap time. He put his face right in my elbow. Oh my goodness, he is silly. Oh, Linda has a 4-year-old chocolate lab. He's a big goofball and loves to swim in the pool. Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna be a big goofball. He's very silly already. You can tell he doesn't feel great yet. He's still recovering. But I think once he gets very comfortable, he's gonna really have a big personality. He's very cute. Martha asked, will Tugboat Tuesday ever be live again? I've got good news for you, Martha. Tugboat Tuesday will be live again starting this Tuesday. It's gonna be live here on YouTube. Then I will download it later in the day and post it over to Facebook. So, yep, it will be. The answer is yes. We're gonna be live on Tuesday. I'm hoping next week to get back to like Monday through Friday lives, so I don't have to, tell you guys when I'll be here. You can just expect us here every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. like it used to be over on Facebook. So that's the plan. I'll be here tomorrow live at 10 a.m. Friday, I have to attend with Scott a work event. It's their promotion and retirement ceremony that they have every year. So I'll have to be there on Friday because I think it starts at 10:30 or something. So I'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m., but not Friday. And then I'll be back on Monday and hoping to do Monday through Friday again, with very few exceptions like we used to do. Yay, everyone's happy. That's awesome. I love that you guys are excited for that. It's a big commitment for my mom. I was trying to kind of avoid asking her to do it like that again, because when they're pre-recorded, we can do it kind of on her schedule, and she can say, oh, come over on Monday, or, you know, we'll do 2 on Wednesday or whatever. But I asked her and she was like, yeah, let's do it live. I like doing it live. So it's just a lot of fun. So I'm glad that she was down for it. So I'm grateful for her for committing to that, doing it every week on Tuesday. Anna says, show Willow if she comes. I know she's growing. Yeah, I'd love to. I will do that. Penny says, yes, I love lives better. All right, I feel like most people do. I've been getting a lot of feedback on that. So, yeah, I'm grateful that she's gonna do that with me. It's, I really appreciate her being able to do that. Let's see. Becky says it's fun doing DNAs to see what breeds they are. My daughter bought a brother from the same litter to my black lab, and he was yellow. Yeah, I would love to see. Maybe we can do it. I just think by the time I get the test, I wonder if by the time I get the test and then we do the test and then I get the results back, if he'll even still be here. Because how it works is someone can say, I intend to adopt him. I want to adopt him when he's available. And then they can take over fostering so that he can get in the home early that he will already, you know, that he'll live the rest of his life in. So if there's somebody who comes along that intends to adopt him and is up for the job of taking on a puppy this little, then they would take over fostering. So that's how that works. I have no idea how long he's gonna be with me. I'm gonna take him to an adoption event on Saturday. But for now, I'm just enjoying the time that we have together. It's a lot of fun, and he's progressed a lot. So I'm really proud of him, and we're doing our best over here, aren't we, little bud? Yes, we are. Look how he's laying. You are so cute. Yes, you are. So it's hard to say. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this little man. Mary asked, when is your mom going to visit Pam? I don't know. I didn't know if she had any plans to do that or not. I haven't heard anything about that. Yes, Dad is definitely looking a lot better and healing up very fast. Oh, Rebecca says, I wish I could do something like that with my mom. She passed away 5 years ago. I get a lot of messages like that, like, enjoy your mom while she's here. You know, I miss my mom so much, or I wish I could have a relationship like you do with your mom, with mine. And I'm grateful. I understand how fortunate I am to have her as a mom, and to be able to make a lot of memories together still. So we try to see each other as much as we can, as much as her busy schedule allows. She's really busy, y'all. She keeps busy. She likes to have a full calendar. Oh, thank you, Becky. Thank you. Let's see. Sharon, thank you. Sharon sent her niece that lives in Somerville. Guys, Somerville, South Carolina is like 20 minutes from me. She sent her niece Wilson's video. So hopefully her niece will share it with some people and help us find a good home for this little guy. Diana says, I think you should keep Wilson. I've been getting a lot of comments and messages saying that we are not looking to adopt another dog right now. We have our senior pup, Delilah. She's out in the yard right now, just relaxing in the sunshine. We've got Remy, our kitty cat. So we are good for now. We're not looking to adopt, but I don't think Wilson is gonna find any, I don't think he's gonna have any trouble finding a really great home. If I had a puppy or a dog that I was fostering that had a lot of challenges, or maybe was senior, or I didn't think would be able to find a good home very easily, then I would probably consider it. But Wilson this is what everybody wants. This is what everybody wants out of a puppy. So I know he's gonna find a really, really great home. He doesn't need me. He only needs me right now while we're trying to get him healthy and let him grow enough to find his perfect family. He just needs my help finding them. Let's see. Carolyn says, I love live chatting. I know a lot of people really do. All right, good. I'm getting a lot of good feedback about going back to the lives for Tugboat Tuesday and getting back to them every day, Monday through Friday. Just like we used to do. Becky asked, how long will you have him? I kind of just went into that. We're unsure because of the fostering situation. He could go to a foster to adopt home. But she also asked, do they neuter dogs as early as they do cats? Typically they do not. So right now he's at 9.5-ish weeks. Foster kittens, they get spayed and neutered around the 8 to 9 week mark, or whenever they gain enough weight to be 2 pounds, over 2 pounds, which is typically 8 or 9 weeks old for a healthy kitten. So kittens get spayed and neutered earlier than the dogs do. Dogs take a little bit longer because kittens can get pregnant very young, very young. So it's best that they get spayed and neutered very young. Puppies, not so much. All right, let's see. Yeah, Lori says, oh yes, most definitely shouldn't have any problems getting him adopted. Yeah, he is gonna be just fine. We're gonna find him a really great home. And I think he deserves the more active home. Not that I'm not active, but Delilah's not gonna wanna play with him very much. Remy definitely won't. And there's no kids here or anybody fun for him really to enjoy. So I think he needs a family either with kids or, you know, maybe another puppy or a young dog who really wants a companion. Delilah tolerates him, but she's not trying to play. She's like, if you just want to lay here, that's fine, but let's not get too crazy. So that's what we're doing with little Wilson here. That is the plan. And he is so sleepy. Aren't you so sleepy? Come here. He's got his little bath yesterday, so he's doing much better. Just hold him like a little baby. Yeah. Rock the baby to sleep. Look at him look at you guys like, oh my gosh, this lady's crazy. All right. He said, I did not like that too much. You want to lay like this? He's funny how he sticks his little head. Look at his ear. No, his ears are pretty big. He's going to have to grow. He has to grow into these. They're a little bit large for his little body. And you can tell where they were eaten up at the mange. He's got some. This was a cut right here. Probably from itching. And they're a little bit bumpy and some hair missing, but he'll get it together. We're going to get it together for him. You're right, bud. We're going to get it together for you. All you got to do is rest and eat and grow, okay? And play if you want. He's doing good. Oh, somebody's getting a roof or something. There's construction nearby, and every time there's a little loud bang, he's like, I took him out in the middle of the night last night and a train went by and he froze in the yard. He was like, whoa. When Scott and I walked him on Monday, every car that drove by, we were on the sidewalk, But every car that drove by, he was like, no, pick me up, help. He would freeze. I was like, oh, little buddy, I know. The world must seem so big to him because he's so small. Everything must be a little bit overwhelming. But he's doing good. Very proud of my little buddy. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Oh yes, he definitely likes a blanket to snuggle and keep warm. He loves blankets. He loves anywhere soft and cozy. How does he do with a leash? He's doing really good on a leash, Rebecca. He walked really good. On Monday, when I took him for a walk, and I'd say he'll just keep getting better and better. If we didn't have Delilah to walk with him, he probably would be a little bit like confused by what is going on or what we're expecting of him. But since he sees Delilah on the leash, he kind of walks with her. So when she stops to sniff, he stops to sniff. You know, it's real cute. They're real cute. I'll have to bring my phone next time we go on a walk so you guys can see them together. He usually, you know, walks a little bit behind her, so he kind of can see what's going on and what is expected of him. Sometimes he stops and I think he just gets tired. I pick him up for a little while and then I put him back down and he walks some more. So that's what we do. That's what our normal routine is so far. And we'll see how he does. He doesn't need a harness right now. We just are doing a leash walk. As he grows, he might need one, but we're gonna do a little more training with him. And the main thing right now is just making sure that we take him out every 30 minutes or so, because he has to go potty frequently. So he's doing really good with that. We've had, I think, 2 accidents in the house, just very small number 1 accidents where I saw him go to squat and a little came out and I picked him up and ran him outside. But now that we're on the more like 30-minute regimented schedule, he's doing great. We can just put him outside in the grass and say, go pee pee, and he does it. So he's doing really good. Real proud of him. But that's our biggest thing that we have to work on first. That's our main focus. All right, that is it, guys. I will talk with you guys. We're gonna be live tomorrow at 10. I'm sure we'll do some videos in between, but we'll be live back here again tomorrow morning. So I'll see y'all then. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.